Hello model citizens, it's Brian with BG Model Workshop. We're doing an update on our Top Fuel Dragster group build hosted by Mr. Dirk Pitt. Thank you for hosting this, Dirk. This was an inspired idea on your part, and I also really like the idea of alternating every other year between Dragsters and Tom Daniel stuff. So kudos to you, my friend. Very well done. Let's see. So we're working with the Tom Mongoose McEwen kit, his 1972 Top Fuel Dragster, produced by MPC, and is our Hot Wheel version. And that was what caught my eye because I love me some Hot Wheels. Let's see here. Where are we with this? We're here. Here we are. There we go. Feast your eyes. Thanks for tuning in. I'm just kidding. Let's see. Oh yeah, let's do the engine first. Here's our engine. The instructions were calling out for gloss black, and I decided to go with a nice aluminum color for that. Instead, we stripped all the kit chrome, so did the valve covers in black, and then I did the blower and the scoop in it's a Tamiya color. It's I cannot recall the color number because we had to toss it out, but it's titanium gold. So we did the lower and upper pulleys, and then I just love how that looks with this silver. We're going to do some panel line washes on here to bring out the detail on everything and tone it down just a little bit, but man, that looks so cool. We did drill out the holes for our spark plug wires, and you notice we clipped off the magneto there because we have an aftermarket magneto. Wherever he's at. There he is, over there on the side. Let's see here, Scale Repros Plus. I got this online, and I like that. It's going to look pretty cool. The yellow wires might look pretty cool with the blue body. I would have preferred red, but that's what I had in my stash, so we're going with that. And I don't want to take the time to order something and wait around for it to show up. But let's get on. Oh, here our chassis, or rail, I guess we could call it. We've got our fuel tank in and our bulkhead in, and then a couple other little greeblies here and there. And I did pre-build all this before we actually painted it, so that I would know that everything was on here nice and secure. So very, very happy with how this went together. This was a lot of fun to do. I seem, after the big rig group build that we're working on, I seem to really be digging working on frames. Frames and engines are my favorite things now. Bodywork, not so much, but frames and engines are my thing right now. So that's all pre-built, and then we're going to start fitting it out once we do some detail painting on some bits here. And I have it all worked out. The instructions have whatever they want going on there, but they're NPC instructions. It's just like thanks for participating. We'll take it from here. But we're going to do a very specific step-by-step process of pretty much installing stuff from the front to the back, and if we follow that without missing a step, everything's going to go swimmingly, and we'll let you know if that doesn't come out right. But let's get on to the actual meat and potatoes of this video, and that is the body panels. Now on this lower piece here in the front section, there's supposed to be a little nub right here. And we can just make out the hint of what's left behind there that hasn't been fully sanded away yet. But these little nubs were supposed to be some sort of alignment deal. And on the upper piece, there's supposed to be a little semicircle up here. And on the nose cone, the other half of the semicircle was supposed to be there, which are now represented by pieces of white styrene, because the fit on finish of this was so bad, and it's just because it's an older kit, I presume, because I guess this kit's been around for quite the while. But we decided to go ahead and cut out that semicircle and add in some styrene block so that we could just glue the nose cone in place. The instructions ask us not to do that. They want us to mount it on there and have it removable so we could see the steering linkage and stuff underneath there, but I don't need to know about that. We added some styrene strips in the tub So because we were having a lot of problems with doing our test fitting and stuff, we needed to have this in place. And even if we had a rubber band around this, it would slip in, misalign, that kind of stuff. So these guys are helping us stay in place. And I'll just paint those up and leave them in there when we go for final assembly, because they do help align everything up when we have it on the chassis. So that actually was a happy accident on our part. But as far as the rest of this, what we did was there was a little semicircle in there that's not even depicted in the instructions very, very well. It would be this area right in here on both the forward and aft parts of that. And we decided to just square those up. I just nipped those out with some nippers, and then squared it up a little bit with some files, and then cut some styrene stock, stuck it in there, glued it all up, and now we're going to go in there and finish it off. So it's all going to be nice and square and happy. Those pieces didn't serve any type of function at all. This one, oops, here's my thumb, right in the face, right in the eye. This piece right here, we do need to keep, because there's an itty bitty little knob on there, and that's going to be part of where some of the suspension actually mounts up to it. They kind of cheaped out on doing that, but hey, it is what it is, right? I would have rather have it gone through the body and actually mount up to the rail where it's supposed to on there, but it is what it is, right? Okay, guys and girls, that's what we got going on there. We have done absolutely nothing with the group build big rig thing, and we have done nothing with our, we've made no progress on our motorcycle group build because we've been working with this guy right here. Other than that, everything else is going great. Okay, guys and girls, hey, oh, as a side note, we want to say thank you so much for participating in our 500 plus member drawing. It was a lot of fun for us to do that. Mrs. BG took over that because I was not feeling well that weekend, but she always gets it right the one time, so that's kind of cool. And I mean, on her videos, she doesn't. We never have to retake on hers, but I also want to say thank you so much to all the new subscribers that we've been picking up over the last couple of weeks. Welcome. We really appreciate, and we really hope that you enjoy what you're watching here and stuff like that. So thank you for being part of all this. All right, guys and girls, we'll talk to you a little bit later on. Bye now.